Hello, everybody. My name is Huinang Amos, and I go by Nang most of the time. Um, a little bit about me. I was born in San Francisco, raised in New Hampshire in a school for meditative practice, and I went to high school and college in Massachusetts. I went to Williams College in Williamstown, and after that, I headed out west. Ended up in California, ended up in Canada, and then traveled around a good bit, and finally settled here um, in Phoenix, well, in Tempe at the time, in '99. So there are a couple places I miss. New Orleans, still love New Orleans, and the Bay Area, I miss that. Not so much LA. Anyway, long story short, I started teaching 15 years ago, and I loved it. You came at it by way of working with juvenile delinquents, and then got a family and needed to move into a position where these kids presumably would have been at some time in the past. Since then, I've fallen in love with a number of things in education. I started out with music and drama and music theater, and then moved on to language arts and journalism and several other things language related. Um, Became a gifted teacher, and started teaching students in that capacity uh, close to 10 years ago. So, um, language arts primarily. I currently am a 4th through 8 gifted teacher and also 1 through 3 reading interventionist, which spreads me pretty thin. Um, as far as my goals in this program, I would like to move on to administration, and I care very much about how schools are administrated, what can be done. Some of the newer ideas strike me as quite reasonable in terms of how schools are run. So that fascinates me, and that leads me to two directions in order to move in that direction. The first is a director of curriculum or a program coach kind of a position. I love curriculum of all varieties, and I love looking at the complexities of scheduling and finding ways to make it more human, finding ways to make it more workable for staff and students. I also believe that the ethos of a campus is incredibly important. So, student services specialist is a direction that I also find compelling. I don't see how the two, you could say one is more important than the other. So, I'm looking into both options. Um, I very much look forward to working with you in this course, and I wish you all the very best.